This is grade 5, module 2, lesson 28, and the objective here is to solve division word problems involving multi-digit division with group size unknown and the number of groups unknown. So we're going to look at homework problem number 2. And in this problem it says, Olivia is making granola bars. She will use 17.9 ounces of pistachios, 12.6 ounces of almonds, 12.5 ounces of walnuts, and 12.5 ounces of cashews. This amount makes 25 bars. How many ounces of nuts are in each granola bar? Okay, so I know where my target sentence is going to be. Okay, each granola bar has blank ounces of nuts. This OZ is the abbreviation for ounces. So one thing I thought was pretty tricky is that the students need to know that pistachios, almonds, walnuts, and cashews, those are all types of nuts. So let's make sure that they know that. So we'll start by saying that. Okay, so let's look at our numbers here. We have 17.9 ounces of pistachios, 12.6 ounces of almonds, 12.5 ounces of walnuts, and 12.5 ounces of cashews. Okay, so I'm going to draw a tape diagram. So I wanted to get a picture going for this. Okay, so I have 17.9 ounces of pistachios in this bar, 12.6 in this tape here, and 12.5 in this tape, and 12.5 for this tape. So altogether, let me make another tape that is hopefully an equal length of that. Okay, so that whole tape together, and let me do my bracket here, is 55.5 ounces. Okay, so my whole tape down here is also 55.5 ounces. I know that this makes 25 bars, so let me show you how to do that in this tape. So we would be dividing this into 25 bars, but I'm not going to do that. We're going to use our dot, 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 and then I can just write how much in 25. Okay, so the problem would be 55.5, and I'm dividing it by 25. So for this division problem, I did have to extend another decimal place, which did not change the value of my dividend. And now I have an answer of 2.22 ounces of nuts in each granola bar. So that means that each one of these sections, each one of those sections is 2 and 22 hundredths of an ounce. Okay, and I can put that down here in my target sentence. Each granola bar has 2.22 ounces of nuts. Okay, the next word problem we're going to do is number 5, and it says Ben is making math manipulatives to sell. He wants to make at least $450. Each manipulative costs $18 to make. He is selling them for $30 each. What is the minimum number he can sell to reach his goal? Okay, so I know my target sentence. The minimum number of math manipulatives that he can sell is blank. So there's a few things that we need to figure out from this problem. So he wants to make $450, okay, and this is just going to be profit. He wants to make $450 profit. So if he is selling them for $30, he's not making a profit of $30 because it costs him $18 to make. So we have to know how much profit he's going to be getting for each one of those. And that's pretty simple to figure out. So he could take 30 and subtract the cost that it makes each product or each manipulative, and you can get the answer here. So for each manipulative, he can make $12 off of it. So how many does he need to sell to make a profit of $450? So now I have to take my $450 and I'm going to divide that by 12 because it's the profit off of 1. So how many manipulatives does he have to make? So I could do my estimate and I can figure out what my estimate's going to be, but I'm just going to go ahead and divide this out, and I know that, let's do my long division here. And 7 is, oops, 484. And I'm going to bring my decimal point in here, carry this out 1 decimal place, and bring down my 0. Okay, so I think I found an answer. So let's take a look at this. So I got an answer of 37.5. So that was the number of manipulatives he needs to sell. It's probably not possible to sell half of a manipulative, and that's what the 0.5 would be. So in order for him to make $450, if he sells 37 manipulatives, that's not enough. So if he wants to make $450, he's going to have to sell not 37.5, but he's going to have to sell 38. And that's just reading the problem and seeing what they need. They need to make this realistic. The students need to read this and make this realistic. So they should know that he can't sell half a manipulative. He actually has to sell not 37.5, but he needs to sell 38 math manipulatives to make $450. So interpreting the remainder is a skill that they've learned, I think, since 3rd grade. So hopefully when they're reading the word problems, they'll know what to do with that. So that one goes to 38. The answer, the minimum number he can sell is 38.